Yeah, I've got a few things to say about this April the Giraffe thing that's apparently a viral sensation going around right now. It's getting more press than the president. I don't know if you've seen it in your feeds, but it's all over in mine. And this giraffe it's in an animal wildlife park in New York. Gets all kinds of attention. It's pregnant and it's going to deliver any day. It's been a month and a half since they first announced it. They set up a live cam, and there's all these news stations covering the updates of April the Giraffe is about to deliver. April the Giraffe hasn't quite delivered. April the Giraffe is thinking about delivering. We think there might be contractions. The baby's coming any day. All these updates, and they're all the same. It's insane. My coworkers, the feed, the comments, the people that have swarmed to this story, this non-story, really. I mean, it's okay, so a giraffe is giving birth. Happens in zoos all the time. But for some reason, this one is standing out. And I gave it some thought. This is what I came up with, all right? A couple of things that I want to share. First of all, these are lessons to be learned from this story for you. So, number one, what's boring to you may not be boring to everyone else. So the zookeepers, having a birth, I guess, from one of their animals is probably not that uncommon. Happens here and there, and it's probably something that they see regularly, and it's not a huge thing for them. It doesn't seem that newsworthy for the zookeeper. Everyone else, we've never seen something like that before, so everyone's like, what? I want to see a giraffe give birth? That's amazing. Well, I mean, I'm not one of those people, but there's enough of them out there. But anyways, what is it in your business or your idea or your company that may be boring to you because you see it, live it, breathe it every day? But other people might think it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. All right? Good question to ask in your next staff meeting, your next brainstorming meeting. What have we got that's kind of cool that we think is boring? Might be something out there. Slap a live cam on that bad boy somehow, and you could have yourself the next viral video. Well, the second thing that I learned from this whole April the Giraffe thing is to be bold. All right, and this is the point of view from the giraffe. All right, I know the giraffe doesn't have any say in the matter. The giraffe didn't get to decide whether or not to put a live cam up there, but think about things from the giraffe's perspective. What is attracting so many people here is that there's, something is going to be happening, a delivery of a baby giraffe on camera. That's bold. So the giraffe itself, you got to step out of your comfort zone to be willing to do a live birth on just about every major news network out there at the same time. It's insane how much virality this story is getting. So be willing to put yourself out there. There's a guy that tells a story of how he went to a networking meeting and he slapped a label on his chest, said, "Hello, my name is," and I think it was Scott at the time, and he forgot to take it off, and walking home, he got all these comments of people noticing his label. It's just a networking meeting. We've all worn them when you stick your name on with your above your chest. You walk around, people can see you. So Scott, hello, my name is Scott, got all this attention on the way home back to his apartment, and it struck him in a unique way, and he's worn a tag ever since, and he's built a speaking career and written books about this concept. Put yourself out there in a different kind of a way. Be bold. Don't be afraid and don't hide behind a shell. Nothing great happens back inside the walls of your comfort zone. But the third thing, and this is really interesting, the third thing that I get from April the Giraffe is anticipation and the importance of anticipation in any marketing effort as you're putting yourself out there. Now, this may not seem something to be so obvious at first, but if you think about it, and I have, apparently, right? You have this, they announced it back in February, I think it was, when they first said that April the Giraffe is going to be giving birth. Now, you can't tell me these professionals, these doctors that work on this giraffe day and night, they give more attention to this giraffe than vets get in our country. But anyways, that's a different story for a different topic, different day. This giraffe has experts working on her day and night, okay? You can't tell me they didn't know when she was due. They're a month and a half off. Okay, here we are, first part of April. They announced it in February. Could happen any day now, they said. So for the rest of February, all of March, and now we're a week into April just about, the giraffe still hasn't delivered the goods, and everybody is just feeding into this, and the numbers are growing and growing and growing. I can't help but think, and I might be wrong, but I can't help but think that that was done intentionally. And if it was a smart move, because what it's done is it has built up anticipation. It has created a hunger in the marketplace for people who want to see the baby, right? So maybe you have a product, maybe you have something you're launching, maybe you're unveiling something for the first time. You want to build the anticipation. You don't just go and just drop it out there. You want to build an interest list. The marketers talk about this all over the place. Building an interest list, getting people to buy into your product or idea before it's even for sale. Kickstarter campaigns are all over. People are used to this. It's a norm in marketing today. But it's such an important concept, and you can see it here with April the Giraffe. All this anticipation, everybody's like, I don't know, you see the comments. I haven't spent any time on it, but I've noticed it in my feed, and I've heard the comments from coworkers. There's a lot of people that are just going berserk about when is this giraffe going to have her baby. So when she does, they've got such a following. What an opportunity they will have at that point. I think they're going to do a naming contest and everything. They're going to build on that, and I'm sure their numbers are going to skyrocket this year when everybody wants to go see April the Giraffe. There'll probably be some people flying across the country, going out to New York just to visit this zoo or wildlife park. Anyways, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's how you do it. That's it. That is a magic formula. So there's a few key things we can all learn from April the Giraffe. Thought I'd just pass them on to you.